Well, my name is Ch.Anderson. I'm an elected representative for the German people in the EU Parliament, and I try to serve their best interest. If you give executive powers to a non-elected body, then you no longer have democracy, you no longer have accountability of elected officials, and who will the citizens hold accountable for having been taken away their rights? Who will they hold responsible for this? You know, in theory, and I have to say in theory, elected representatives, you no longer, or they run the risk of not being elected again if they screw up. But a non-elected body, the citizens have no recourse anymore whatsoever. And this is not how democracy is supposed to work, because you are taking away the rule by the people for the people. That's what you take away with this. And people need to understand, if this treaty goes through, you can bury democracy altogether. It's done with. They have the right to call out a pandemic, and once they do, they will seize executive powers of the member states. So it's now not the government, let's say the German government in our instance, that will impose restrictions on us that we could theoretically fight. Even that was, hard enough to do. But how are you going to go against WHO? I mean, you can't drag them into court. You can't threaten them to not elect them anymore. They don't care. I mean, they're funded by the richest of the super rich people in the world. They don't care. They have all the money, and they don't care about fundamental rights or democracy. If they say, you will stay at home for as long as I tell you, you will. There's always hope. And there is quite a few things you can do. It's not easy, but for one, get involved, take an interest in what's actually happening.